लास्ट क्लास में हमने प्रिपरेशन ऑफ एल्कोहल्स किया था फ्रॉम अल्कोहल से, और अल्कोहल्स में अगर HX ऐड करें तो क्या होता है, कंसंट्रेटेड HCl से क्या होगा, HF से क्या होगा, HBr से क्या होगा, HI से क्या होगा, किस रिएक्शंस के लिए किस तरह से कंडीशंस हमें यूज करनी चाहिए, कहाँ पे रिटेंशन होता है, कहाँ इन्वर्सन होता है, कहाँ पे रेसिमेशन होता है, ये सारे केसेस हमने लास्ट क्लास में किया था। आज उसके आगे चलते हैं मेथड्स ऑफ प्रिपरेशन ऑफ एल्कोहल्स में फ्रॉम अल्कोहल्स। सो अगर हम लोग नेक्स्ट करते हैं फ्रॉम अल्कोहल्स में, बाय द यूज ऑफ PX3 और PX5 और SOCl2, these are halogenating agent। तो इस रिएजेंट को लेकर के हम लोग कैसे एल्कोहल्स बनाएंगे, तो सिंपल मेथड है कि ROH ले लें PX3 के साथ या PX5 के साथ या SOCl2 के साथ, तो यहां से हेलोजन आएगा, यहां से OH जाएगा, तो ये बनेगा क्या, RCl प्लस H और Cl गया तो HCl। अगर आपने PX3 लिया था तो अगर मान लो PX3 लिया है तो RH और HX बन गए यहाँ पर, तो PX3 के दो हेलोजन चले गए, तो और एक हेलोजन बचा है ऑक्सीजन के साथ, तो बनेगा क्या, POX। अगर हमने PX5 लिया है तो क्या बनेगा, POX, दो हेलोजन चले गए, तीन बचे POX3। अगर हमने SOCl2 लिया था और इससे दो हेलोजन चला जाए और एक ऑक्सीजन जुड़ जाए तो क्या बनेगा, SO2। तो ये बाई प्रोडक्ट निकलते हैं। सो अल्कोहल्स में अगर हम लोग PX3 ले लें या PX5 ले लें या SOCl2 ले लें तो बनने वाला कंपाउंड करस्पॉन्डिंग अल्काइल हैलाइड। ठीक है, अब ये रिएक्शन एक एक करके देखेंगे कि कैसा हो रहा है। So when it reacts with PX3, what will happen? When it reacts with PX5, what will happen? How reaction will proceed? When it reacts with SOCl2, how reaction will proceed? We'll see one by one later on. So first is by the use of PX3. By using PX3, how this reaction, alright, proceeds? What is their mechanism? So let's say we have ROH. Alright. This oxygen is having two lone pair of electrons, and this is treated with PX3, which is a Lewis acid, having vacancy in their d orbitals. So this lone pair approaches to their d orbitals and forms corresponding RO PX3 minus, there is hydrogen, this is plus. From this place there is elimination of H plus and X minus, so becoming elimination of HX, becoming RO PX2. Again there is vacancy at their p or d orbitals, there is back bonding in between oxygen and phosphorus, d orbitals of phosphorus, to form p pi d pi bond, becoming RO double bond PX2. This is minus, this is plus. This particular compound, this intermediate, will lose X minus. This will lose X minus. Alright, because they will try to neutralize them. So RO double bond PX, this is plus. Now see, this oxygen is having deficiency plus charge. Alright, therefore this is now a good living group. Earlier OH minus is not a good living group, so OH minus cannot be substituted by X minus. But this bad living group is converted to good living group when treated with Lewis acid. So this becomes good living group. Now X minus approaches to this carbon from their backside through SN2 mechanism. Okay. So then it forms corresponding RX plus POX3. Sorry, over here POX, because we have taken PX3 only. So POX. This POX upon hydrolysis, if we do hydrolysis of this POX, so phosphorus, central atom phosphorus is there, whose oxidation state is +3. So obviously after hydrolysis, by the addition of water, it forms corresponding oxyacids of H3PO3, where phosphorus is in +3 oxidation state. So this is the mechanism of ROH, alcohol, with PX3. R can be alkyl part, R can be aryl part. So R can be anything, alkyl or aryl. So alkyl or aryl alcohol, when reacts with PX3, it forms corresponding this complex where lone pair is given to their vacant d orbitals, becoming ROH plus PX3 minus. Then from this complex, what happened? There is elimination of simple molecule HX, becoming RO PX2. Further, there is donation of electron pair to their vacant d orbitals, becoming this complex. From this complex, to neutralize themselves, X minus is eliminated. This X minus and this compound is there, which is having good Levin group now. X minus approaches to this carbon from their backside. Their substitution must be SN2, and then X minus will approach to this carbon. This bond will be broken. So this bond undergo cleavage, this bond undergo formation. Formation and breaking of bond takes place simultaneously in this mechanism to form corresponding alkyl halide. This is the mechanism with PX3. Do the copy first. Okay, over. Write down note for this particular reactions. Primary and first point, primary and secondary alkyl halide. Primary and secondary alkyl halide. Primary and secondary alkyl halide gives better yield of, primary and secondary alcohol gives better yield of corresponding alkyl halide. Primary and secondary alcohol gives better yield of corresponding alkyl halide. Better yield of corresponding alkyl halide. Tertiary alcohol do not give alkyl halide, rather they undergo elimination. Rather they undergo elimination. Rather they undergo elimination. Rather they undergo elimination. Primary and secondary alcohol gives better yield of alkyl halide. Tertiary alcohol gives corresponding alkene by the elimination reaction. By the elimination reaction. Next, substitution of OH group takes place. Substitution of OH group takes place. Substitution of OH group takes place through SN2 mechanism. Substitution of OH group takes place through SN2 mechanism. SN2 mechanism, where inversion of product takes place. 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 Inversion of product takes place. Next, PX3 is being formed in situ by using red phosphorus and halogen. 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 Because it is difficult to store PX3. Because it is difficult to store PX3. Next, next is reaction with PX5. When it reacts with PX5, second reaction is PX5. So what will be their mechanism? See, ROH plus PX5. We can see at their d orbitals, electron pair is given to them ROH plus PX5 minus, eliminates HX, becoming RO PX4. Further electron pair vacancy at their d orbitals, becoming RO double bond PX4. This is minus, this is plus. Elimination of X minus, almost similar mechanism. This becomes PX3, this is plus. Now, this is a good living group. X minus approaches to them through SN2 mechanism, becoming RX plus POX3. Now, this POX3 upon hydrolysis gives rise to H3PO4. Okay. Similarly, suppose we take this one over here. OH group is at this place. CH3, H, and at this place, let's say pH. We use PX5. Okay. So let's say hydrogen is attached by this bond. Then after reaction, there will be inversion of their configuration. Now, H will be like this, and over here X, at this place pH. So if it is rectus, this will be sinister. Okay, inversion of their configurations. The next, by the use of SOCl2, third is by the use of SOCl2, by the use of SOCl2. How the reaction will proceed by the use of SOCl2. With SOCl2, the reaction name is Darjan's process. The name of reaction is Darjan's process. Okay. By the use of SnCl2, there are two different mechanisms. There are two different mechanisms. Like, suppose we have CH3PH, H and OH. This carbon is chiral. Let's say this is sinister S. When SOCl2 reacts with them, what will happen? SOCl2, we can draw this structure as sulfur double bond oxygen, fluorine and chlorine. This electron pair approaches to this bond is transferred, returned back, Cl minus will go, becoming carbon, pH, over here methyl, at this place hydrogen, OH, this is plus, at this place S double bond O, over here Cl. There is elimination of Cl minus. This H plus will be eliminated, becoming HCl. This carbon is chiral, asymmetric, attached with all different groups, One is methyl, other is phenyl, other is hydrogen, and now this is O, sulfur, double bond O, Cl. There is delocalization of their electron pair, and now this structure will become phenyl, methyl, hydrogen, over here O, at this place double bond sulfur, single bond oxygen, over here Cl, this is plus. Now see, this is a good living group, and therefore from this good living group this electron pair approaches, making the cleavage of this bond. So cleavage of this bond takes place like this in concerted mechanism, where this will be O, double bond sulfur, double bond oxygen, this bond is Cl, this is attached with them, this is chiral center. Now this oxygen is plus, this oxygen is minus. Further, this is their transition state. From this transition state, this bond is transferred to this bond is transferred to this bond is transferred to this. It will become for phenyl over here, methyl, hydrogen, at this place chlorine. Elimination of sulfur dioxide takes place. Since SO2 and HCl both are gases, so eliminated from this mixture, so pure alkyl halide is prepared. Okay, if this configuration was S, a similar configuration is this S, therefore in this case there is retention of their configuration. Retention of configuration. Retention of configuration takes place. Note it down fast. Alright? Now, see the reaction, rate of reaction. Rate law of this reaction is, rate is equals to K into concentration of alcohol ROH into concentration of SOCl2. So therefore, their power is 1, their power is 1, order of reaction is 2. This is second order substitution. Second order substitution is being characterized by the inversion of their configuration. Instead of inversion, there is retention of their configuration. Instead of inversion, there is retention of configuration. Since there is retention of configuration, therefore, this reaction is intramolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction, SNI reaction. So write down, such type of bimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction, such type of bimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction, such type of bimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction, such type of bimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction in which nucleophile approaches to the electron deficient center internally and causes retention of their configuration and causes retention of their configuration and causes retention of their configuration and causes retention of their configuration. Causes retention of their configuration when it is called as SNI reactions. When it is called as SNI reactions. Okay. Next point. In this reaction in their transition state, nucleophile approaches to the carbon from the same side. Okay. Third point. This reaction takes place in absence of external nucleophile. This reaction takes place in absence of external nucleophile. In this reaction, there is no externally nucleophile is present. So no other nucleophile is present. HCl was a gas. It has been escaped out. Okay. So therefore, no other nucleophile is there other than this chlorine of this intramolecular. Okay. So chlorine of the same molecule acts as a nucleophile and causes their substitution. That is intramolecular nucleophilic substitution. Next point. In this reaction, alkyl halide is formed preferentially because the byproduct HCl and SO2 are gases which has been escaped out. The byproduct is HCl and SO2 which are gases which has been escaped out. Which has been escaped out. क्या होता है? उड़ जाता है. Okay. अब इसी रिएक्शन में अगर हम देखें, now next point, in presence of pyridine or mild base, reaction takes place in presence of pyridine or mild base. Reaction takes place purely through SN2 mechanism. Purely through SN2 mechanism, where inversion of their configuration takes place. Where inversion of their configuration takes place. Like see, if we have taken pyridine as a base, so pyridine plus HCl becoming pyridinium chloride. Pyridinium chloride. So pyridinium chloride structure is this: NH plus Cl minus. Now there is free nucleophile Cl minus. This free nucleophile Cl minus will approach this particular carbon which is electron deficient because of presence of this good living group. So now this carbon, where is phenyl, methyl, hydrogen, O, there is sulfur, oxygen, double bond, this is minus, this is plus, over here chlorine. This carbon which was chiral, Cl minus approaches to them. If Cl minus approaches to them from their back side, they causes their substitution. This bond becomes weak and causes their substitution. So this breaking and making a bond takes place simultaneously through SN2 mechanism, becoming carbon, phenyl, methyl, hydrogen, and at this place, if let's say this is now over here, there is chlorine, at this place methyl, at this place hydrogen. So if it was S, now this configuration is R, that is S to R, inversion of their configuration takes place, which is the nature of inversion of their configuration. Inversion of their configuration takes place, which is the nature of SN2 mechanism. In earlier cases, it was also SN2, second order mechanism, but retention of their configuration takes place. But in this case, when there is external pyridine as a base and external nucleophile is present, there will be normal SN2 mechanism where inversion of product takes place. Do the copy. Next reaction is Finkelstein reaction. Next reaction is Finkelstein reaction or halide exchange method. Halide exchange method. Next is halide exchange method. Halide exchange method, which is Finkelstein method. In this case, alkyl chloride or bromide can be converted to 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 corresponding alkyl iodide when treated with sodium iodide in acetone or by the use of fluorinating agent as sodium or potassium fluoride in crown ether. Okay. See the reaction, and reaction is known as Finkelstein reaction. In this reaction, alright, alkyl iodide, iodoalkanes or alkyl iodides are prepared or alkyl fluorides are prepared from chloride or bromide. So there is only exchange of halogen atom takes place. Let's say we have CH3, CH2Cl, and we treat them with sodium iodide in acetone. Okay. So from this Na plus I minus, this I minus approaches to this carbon. This bond causes the cleavage of this carbon chlorine bond, becoming CH3, CH2I plus NaCl. See now, this reaction can be reversible, but this reaction approaches towards forward direction because acetone is a solvent and NaCl is partly soluble in acetone, or we can say immiscible. They do not get dissolved over the acetone, and the sodium chloride gets precipitated. Since precipitation reaction is there, therefore their reactions will shift towards the right side, because NaCl is getting precipitated. Similarly, if we have CH3, CH2Br and we use NaI in acetone, again plus and minus, this minus approaches to this, Br minus will be transferred, becoming CH3, CH2I plus NaBr. NaBr further gets precipitated in aphotic solvent, acetone. Okay. Since NaBr is more ionic than NaI, therefore NaI is dissolved in acetone, but NaBr gets precipitated. NaCl is precipitated, but NaI is dissolved. This is the reaction. Similarly, if we use potassium fluoride and the best reagent, best solvent is crown ether. So what happened? It forms CH3, CH2F, alright, plus K plus is being trapped over there by crown ether. Like this. This is being trapped. So, and forms corresponding fluoroalkenes. Okay, next. Alkyl fluoride can also be prepared. Alkyl fluoride can also be prepared. Alkyl fluoride can also be prepared by using alkyl fluoride or bromide. Alkyl fluoride or bromide with certain metal fluoride. With certain metal fluoride like AgF, HgF2, SbF3, AgF, HgF2, SbF3, okay, etc. And reaction is known as Schwarz reaction. And reaction is known as Schwarz reaction. What is this? See, suppose we have CH3CH2Br. It reacts with, okay, AgF, which is fluorinating agent. So AgF, which is ionic, fluorine minus approaches to this carbon. This bond is transferred, becoming CH3 CH2F plus AgBr gets precipitated. Similarly, if you use, alright, AsF5 plus XeF2 mixture, this will produce XeF and AsF6 minus. This is plus, this is minus, they will provide F minus. F minus approaches to them. Again they will form CH3CH2F plus plus Br minus will be substituted. And Br minus will be substituted from this AsF5. We'll have XeF plus AsF5 Br will have minus. So again, fluorine minus is being generated, and this reaction is called as Schwarz reaction. Remember, through Schwarz reaction we can prepare fluoroalkanes. From Finkelstein reaction we can prepare iodoalkanes. In Finkelstein reaction, even fluoroalkanes can also be prepared, but in Finkelstein reaction, sodium iodide in acetone is a solvent, and this NaI in acetone will substitute chlorine and bromine to form corresponding iodoalkanes. Why it is possible? Because NaCl, which is ionic, NaI, which is covalent. So covalent is soluble in aprotic solvent. Ionic is, this is what's more ionic, so this is insoluble in acetone, this is insoluble in acetone, gets precipitated, therefore reaction is unidirectional. Okay, and this is all about methods of preparation of haloalkanes. Okay, in next class we will do the reactions and properties of haloalkanes and their reactions. Alright, in next video we will do that. Thank you very much. Thank you.